What's up, guys? I'm Noah Salamanca, alongside with...
Andrew Allison.
Matthew Parker.
And I'm Anthony DeVille.
Yeah, we got
Welcome
a bunch
to
of...
450 Sports.
Yeah.
Second week in a row.
Bro, they clicked on it, bro. I thought they had it.
We're
What?
going to kick you off the intro.
Okay, that's
You're
fine.
done for.
Dibs, we're going to put up a poll on Instagram or whatever and find a new host.
I think you should put Jimmy on the intro.
Anyways,
I second that, actually.
what are we starting off with this week?
NFL scores.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So,
Yeah,
last
what's
night...
up?
The Cowboys, what happened? Oh, my God.
Yeah, Cowboys.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Cowboys, they suck.
Yeah.
They suck. Lions, Super Bowl.
Are the Cowboys worse than the Giants?
No.
Probably not.
I wish they were.
Nice.
Probably
not.
not. No, yeah, probably not. So, last night, the kickers couldn't kick. Game ended 23-20.
Oh, yeah.
I quite literally saw the worst field goal attempt of all time by Tyler Bass. He didn't even get it close to the uprights. Like, uprights are here. Ball went here.
Oh.
And it was awful. Yep. Sunday night. Bengals, Giants. Man, that game was bad.
I didn't even pay attention to that, low-key.
Only 24 combined points,
Yeah.
which is brutal.
It was. It started off 7-0, and then it was just so boring, so boring. It was not worth the watch.
It was kind of an upset-free week.
Yeah.
To be
Why is
honest with
Baker
you.
Mayfield such a good quarterback now? I don't understand.
He's really not.
Didn't he throw
Well,
three
no,
picks?
no, no, no.
Whoa,
Sorry,
whoa,
sorry,
whoa,
sorry,
whoa.
His
sorry,
offense
sorry.
put up
Sorry.
51
I was
points.
thinking of somebody else.
Dude, he
I don't
threw
know who I
three
was thinking
picks,
of.
didn't he?
Yeah, no. Baker's
He
playing
won
well.
two,
He
three
put up
picks.
4 touchdowns.
Well, the thing is, if you
for
throw 3 picks, it
325
doesn't matter.
yards.
Like,
No, I'm not saying that makes him bad. I'm just saying he threw
I know,
a lot
but
of
like,
picks.
but the offense put up 51 points.
Ball security is a really big thing in this league.
For the
and
Saints-
3 picks is not
Well,
gonna
I mean,
cut it come playoff time.
true. But
Penn State legend
how many
Chris
picks does he have on
Godwin,
the year?
I have no idea.
125 yards, 2 TDs.
I love Chris Godwin.
Yeah.
Game of the week, in my opinion, was Ravens Commanders.
Definitely.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ended 30-23. Ravens win. Jaden Daniels is continuously proving himself that he's going to be the offensive rookie of the year and maybe offensive player of the year.
Unfortunately, the Eagles did win this week, guys.
Unfortunately.
Read it and weep. Read it and
Beat the 1-4 Browns by 4.
Congrats, guys.
All
Yeah.
because Nick Sirianni shaved his head. That's all I mean.
weep. Yeah.
And then decided to yell at fans.
No,
then
I
decided
actually
to
heard
do
about that.
offense.
Is that like he wasn't like being mean to one of them. I know saw some story on Instagram. I could probably pull it up, but like he wasn't like being mean or yelling at them. He was just like he was saying something else.
That's possible. I mean, the thing with Sirianni is he's going to have a fiery energy.
He's a goober.
Like, that's just who he is.
He's a bad coach.
I can't take him seriously. I'm sorry.
When you sign him as a coach, you know what you're going to get with him. That's what you're going to get.
He thinks he's gonna be like part of a Sigma edit now that he shaved his head.
Probably. He probably is.
Packers Cardinals. Packers took the W 34-13. Cardinals are just proving why they suck. But their fourth pick in the draft, their first pick, the fourth pick, Marvin Harrison, he got hurt very early into the game. Didn't get a reception. I think he went 0 for 1 and got hurt. So obviously, I hope that he gets better. Colts Titans. Colts won by 3. I mean, that was another snooze fest game. Texans Patriots. Believe it or not, actually pretty good. Actually, pretty good game to watch. There really was not a lot of defense. Drake May got his first start. I was very happy to see that. Patriots 3 passing touchdowns and like 4 turnovers. Wow, that was hard to watch.
Yeah, but you know what? Like, he for his first start playing against a defense that good, he played well.
Yeah, I mean he had 3 passing touchdowns. I mean the first half was
243 yards. I
First
agree
half
the
was
turnovers
ugly.
are bad, but, it's promising.
He had 1 fumble and one of the interceptions was not his fault.
Yeah.
Can't get away from the
Will
helmet catch.
Anderson jumping up like that and tipping them. It's a good defensive play there.
Dude,
And then he mossed the guy. Austin Hooper was blocking him, and the defender just jumps up and he grabs it on his helmet from behind him. And he
can't
just-
get away from the helmet catch, bro. Chargers Broncos. Broncos didn't even score a point until like the third quarter.
I saw something on that game that Bo Nix had all but 17 of their yards on that day. The running game was awful.
Yeah, it was.
Bo Nix is the one bright spot in that Broncos offense right now, and he's not even that bright.
Yeah, he's a dim light.
He had their most rushing yards. It goes for the Broncos. It goes Bo Nix 61, Javonte Williams 23, 13, 8, 5. He had all their yards pretty much on the ground.
Lions Cowboys wasn't even a serious football game. They threw it to Taylor Decker.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, they did a fucking sorry.
Oh
no. Edit it out.
Matthew Parker's gonna be on your ass now. Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, this side.
my
guys. Dude,
We're
come on.
crumbling so quickly.
on.
Okay. Well, they did a fake handoff. They did an RPO screen to Amon-Ra St. Brown, who then lateraled it to Penei Sewell, their right tackle, who came around and scored a touchdown. And then there was a holding call,
Bro.
and Penei Sewell actually got the touchdown. It was an 8-yard rushing touchdown.
That's so lame.
It was so funny.
Add him to fantasy, yo.
Yeah, right.
Speaking of this Lions Cowboys game, though, Aiden Hutchinson,
Oh, yeah.
very good
Snapped his
edge
leg.
rusher, fractured his tibula and fibula.
Was this a fracture?
He got
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because his leg bent around his other leg.
Yeah.
it's being reported as a fracture, but he had to get surgery. He's probably going to be out for the year. They said that they're hoping, Dan Campbell, the coach, said that they're hoping to have him back before the end of the year, but that's very wishful thinking.
That is not going to happen. Absolutely not going to happen.
Steelers Raiders. I think I saw Max Crosby get really mad at the coach and he pushed him. Right? Am I?
The kicker?
I didn't see
No. Not the kicker.
I thought there was a kicker named Crosby. Am I?
that. Mason Crosby.
Mason Crosby.
Yeah, Mason
My
Crosby.
bad.
Justin Fields doing God's work out there.
Falcons, Panthers. Falcons 38-20. Yeah, just more.
Toilet
It,
bowlery.
yeah, I
it
don't
wasn't
care.
really
Toilet bowlery.
wasn't really a good week for football. It was interesting, but
There wasn't many upsets.
no, nothing really interesting.
Lions, Cowboys. Think I fell asleep on the couch. Bengals. Same thing. Jets.
I couldn't even watch the Eagles game. It was
Dude,
so incredibly boring.
Did you see that last pick by Aaron Rodgers? Why? Do you see how underthrown that was?
Yeah, and then but he had Brees Hall for a first down. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then let's talk about the Jets real quick. They just traded
Traded
for
for-
Devontae Adams
For a third.
for a 3rd-round pick. That's
Yeah.
a highway robbery right there.
There was
That's
a
crazy.
lot of trade news this week in the
How
NFL.
big is Adams' contract, though?
I don't think that's been
It
decided
doesn't
yet.
matter.
Does it end this year?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
That was it was insane.
Has Hassan Reddick been playing for the Jets?
No,
No.
he's been holding out.
He's been holding out.
Okay, he is
And he wants to
not.
get
He is
traded
not
back.
good enough to be acting like that.
Yeah.
Okay, he's a good player, but like he's not that good. Bro,
He's
bro
not.
lost $8 million. $8 million smackaroonies.
Yeah, but he doesn't need it though.
$8 million is $8 million.
I
Like,
agree.
I
but
like-
$8 million to me and you is a lot different than Hassan Reddick.
I'm just
No,
saying.
I'd say $8 million is pretty good.
Yeah.
London game, Patriots, Jags. This is the worst thing to happen to the UK since Revolutionary
what?
War.
No,
What?
no.
Why
Dude,
are the Jags always playing in London? I swear they're always playing in London.
Isn't their owner? Like,
Dude, we got
from
Drake May
UK or
versus Mac Jones potential.
Dude,
That would be the greatest showdown. Mac Jones revenge tour, 500 yards, 5 tuds.
dude, no, yeah, no.
Okay, okay.
But the
What
game of
about
the week.
Amari Cooper? We forgot about that one.
Oh,
Oh,
I
yeah.
mentioned that. Amari Cooper
Lions Vikings.
traded to the Bills for a Amari Cooper and a seventh
seventh,
traded
yep.
to the Bills for a 3rd and a 6th. I feel like the Browns are done. Like this is
Yeah,
it.
they're just
This
like,
is it.
yeah, they're like, bro.
This is
we
it.
Who do they have on their offense?
Kevin Stefanski
Because
is just
Nick
gonna.
Chubb is injured.
Nick Chubb is coming back this week.
He's coming back. Okay, but who else do they have on their offense?
Jerry
up?
Judy.
Deshaun.
Oh,
What's
I
under the towel, as my friend Noah would say.
Yes.
You all know.
Deshaun Cosby. Yeah.
Who's been the Browns running back?
I don't know.
Jerome Ford.
Bro.
He's all right.
That sounds like a
I
fu-
just can't
sorry,
believe that the
sounds like
NFL.
it sounds like a Creed
Dude, if
character.
I'm Kevin Stefanski and I like wake up or I go into the office and I see Amari Cooper packing his bags and leaving, I'm throwing a fit. I'm going right to the GM.
Yeah. This is the draft. Have you seen the movie Draft Day? Yeah. That's a draft day decision right there. I felt like it.
Yeah. I just can't
That's a
believe
good movie,
like
though. It's a
I
really
can't
good
believe that
movie.
the NFL trade market is just that like
Dude, the
poor.
trade market in most sports is awful. Like, I could throw
No.
like a second at like the 49ers and they just give McCaffrey. Like, but that's potential right there.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But like hockey, you see firsts fly around.
You
a
do see
decent
first
bit.
fly around.
Like I know the
well,
Flyers.
I feel like for like if you're trying to trade for quarterback, you get first. But
well, like
Also,
the
a
Flyers,
first is not as a valid.
the Flyers traded a second line defenseman at the trade deadline for a first round pick.
who
You
is
can't even
who
get
does
Amari
that?
Cooper for a second. Sean Walker, who at best is a second line defenseman, and they got a
What
first
team did he
for
go
him.
to?
Avs. And they're here.
The
they're
team
here
that beat you in
trading.
jail.
They're here trading Amari Cooper for a third and a sixth.
Yeah, no. Well, so the
Like-
first round draft picks for hockey is just not as valuable as a first round draft
They're
pick.
more valuable. I
I
feel.
disagree, because they have to play the whole college like
They
year.
don't
They
have
can
to.
they usually do,
They usually do.
but and there's a lot more chance of injury than them going to the draft and then going to play in NFL.
I mean, I just think
You know
the
what I mean?
the
There's
pan
also
out
a
rate
lot-
is worse.
Pan out,
For
yeah,
hockey?
the pan out rate too.
But you also have a lot of late round studs in hockey, and you don't see that as much
Yeah,
in
but you
the
see that in
NFL.
football
That's why
too.
I'm saying that
Not
the first
really.
round pick is not as
yeah, I see
valuable.
what you mean.
Like, there's a lot of good late rounders.
There's a
in
ton of
college.
reasons. I'm sure there's an explanation for it. I don't know it off the top of my head, but it just surprises me how little you get for trades nowadays.
Last on the NFL, game of the week, in my opinion, is going to be Lions, Vikings, or Chiefs, 49ers. Oh, wait. No, sorry, not Chiefs, 40. Lions, Vikings, or Ravens, Buccaneers.
Lions Vikings is gonna be good.
Yeah, okay.
Vikings are still undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
That's insanity.
yeah.
The Chiefs are too. I really hope that the 49ers can get it done. I hope they do. But I think the Ravens, Buccaneers is definitely... Oh, it's the Monday Night Football game, too.
Oh,
Ooh.
Eagles, Giants, toilet bowl. Like, if we're being real.
The Giants might win that game.
that's gonna be
No,
some
they won't.
NFC East football right there.
If the Giants,
Could
like,
be
if the Giants win that
Saquon's
game, I will
return.
not show up to class.
It's at MetLife.
You wouldn't
It will be
show up to
Saquon's
your own...
return.
The only thing you'd show up to that night is your funeral.
Yeah,
You would kill yourself if the Giants beat the Eagles.
probably.
We'll have
I would be
Connor would
so
raid
happy.
the room. Sean would come in flying.
Yeah, Loki, I could take Sean though.
Okay.
That's
Pause.
That's not a hot take. That's a take, guys.
Well, also shout out Joe, our number one fan.
Oh, yeah.
He would be ecstatic.
That's what I'm saying. I could not show
Yeah.
up to public speaking and sit in front of Joe.
No, he couldn't.
He'd be throwing stuff at me.
Love
Like,
Joe.
Yeah, we.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want to move
So,
the MLB?
Let's move to
Oh,
the MLB.
also, I want to touch on
MLB
one more
playoffs.
thing about the GMs
Oh.
and giving up trades.
Okay.
It like, if you have a diva like throwing like for example, who's a diva in the like Devontae Adams?
Stephon
I want to
Diggs.
leave. I want to leave. Like, teams are gonna give you less because he's going out publicly and going like, I want out of here.
Oh, for
So
sure.
you're gonna
Yeah, but-
have to trade him.
But
either
Amari
way.
Cooper is not a diva in any standpoint. He is the most
He's
silent.
been in trade talks maybe for the last 2 years though.
Does that
2
make
to
him a-
3.
That doesn't make him.
That doesn't make him
that's
a
not his
diva.
fault.
Doesn't
That
make him a
makes him a
diva.
trade like big like, you know.
That
what I
just
mean.
means that the GM is willing to trade him. That doesn't mean that he's gonna be like.
Yeah.
Amari Cooper is a sit down, shut up, catch the football.
He's
Yeah.
not
Score
like
touchdowns.
Stephon Diggs.
I love Amari Cooper. He's so underrated for
He's
what he's
so
done in his
nonchalant.
career.
Okay.
All right,
NFL.
time.
Let's switch
MLB.
MLB. So, the first round of the playoffs, the divisional series
all
are
about
over.
the Mets, baby. It's all
We'll-
about
We'll
the
get
Mets.
to that. We'll get to that. Let me talk. Cleveland, the Guardians beat Detroit 3-2. New York beat Kansas City 3-1. The Dodgers beat the Padres 3-2,
And the Mets beat the Phillies 3-1.
3-1.
What happened, Matt?
So,
You were talking all this, talking about how the Phillies has such a good chance at the World Series, and you just threw a stinker out.
here's what I'll say. Baseball is the streakiest sport out of
What?
any sport, in the sense that
What is
If-
okay?
if
what
you're
does streaky,
hot,
what does
if you're-
streakiest mean?
so like
I've
I
never heard
disagree.
someone say
Like,
that
if
before.
you run into a hot
that-
team,
if you run into a hot
Oh,
team, a
okay.
team that's winning a lot of games,
I feel like
baseball is
I
the
feel like
streakiest
hockey
sport.
could be more streaky. 'Cause
No,
if you run into
it's
a,
not.
if
It's
you run
basketball.
into a hot
Guarantee
goalie,
you it
it's
isn't.
going to be really
Do you think-
hard.
do you
to
think
win.
It's
Soccer- Do you
basketball.
think soccer's streaky?
It is
Yes.
basketball.
Yeah.
It's baseball. I don't
It's
think there's a
basketball.
debate.
Oh yeah, Everton went on a last year they won 6 games in a row.
I
Well,
don't.
is
I
that a-
think
is that
it's
a
baseball.
record?
And it's not even a debate.
No.
Most wins in a season.
Dude, no.
But this
no,
this
no.
Mets team came in
They
hot.
were good like
came in
50
with
years ago.
Good vibes. The Phillies had a break, and I'm not going to complain about the break because all the other 3 teams were the higher seeded teams. So I'm not going to complain about the break. Well,
And
no,
they
2 of them were.
all came out on
But-
top.
All the other 3 teams had the break. Here's the thing, though. They have one more year to win it all before they blow up that team. Because Harper's getting pretty old. Turner's getting pretty old. Real Muto's getting older. Casty, Schwarbs. And you've got some good young guys. Bohm's going to be good. Stott's going to be good. We got a few prospects coming up. Andrew Painter, I'm really excited to see, assuming he can get his arm already. But it sucks, especially losing to the Mets, your rival. But, we ran into a streaky team. They played well. We didn't play well. That's how baseball goes, especially in a 5-game series. That's how life goes.
I
You know.
cannot wait.
Paul George hyperextends his knee in a preseason game is crazy.
Oh, we're switching up. Hold on. The last thing I have to say for the Phillies, because this is just random news, they extended Rob Thompson to 2026, the manager.
I don't know who that is.
That's Phillies manager. So they
That's-
extended him right after we
That's
lost.
the deadline for when he has to win the World
That's-
Series. That's
yeah.
the
That's
deadline.
the ultimate-
That's
that's
the deadline.
An ultimatum
That
is
is.
crazy. That's so funny.
I didn't think about that until now, but
That's
yeah,
the
that
deadline.
is. They extend him and go, yeah, you have until this date to win a World Series or you're gone. And
That's
they blow
funny.
up that core. I didn't think about that, but yeah. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, but the NBA, yeah. Why is Philly always in the news? Like, why do we have to be in the news this week? And it's not about anything good.
Because Philly sucks.
Thank you, Jimbo.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Straight out of left field.
Jimmy,
Like-
you live in Connecticut, Jimmy.
We're back.
Yeah, we apologize. Jimmy was a little silly boy,
We had a little bit of an oopsie.
and things turned off, and but we're good now.
Things got
We're back.
Things got heated.
because we don't. Us smart people don't like Philly.
No, what I'm saying is Jimmy's from Connecticut, and he's talking
so pretty
about
much we had to
bad
cut the
about Philly.
cameras because we had a very heated discussion.
Yep.
And there were a lot of bad words going back and forth.
I jumped over the desk
we
and
had
tackled
to cut
Jimmy.
the cameras just to stay on the Quinnipiac page.
Yep.
We're not on the Quinnipiac page.
Yes, we are.
No, but we're under
They don't care about us.
We're under the.
We're under
Yeah,
their
there's definitely
account.
not a big queue right behind you guys.
We're under their account, so
That Q stands for quesadilla.
technically
Yeah.
we
Chicken
represent
quesadilla.
Chicken
this school.
quesadilla with cheese. Yo.
All right.
Jimmy's
Picking
getting
back up.
hungry just
Quesadilla
thinking about it.
University.
Do you want to say?
All right,
what you
can we
want
lock back
about
in? All right.
DiVincenzo?
Sorry, lock in,
I
lock
got
in.
it. All right.
Okay.
So
Noah's got it, yeah.
coming back from the technical difficulties is
Bro does not got it, guys.
Dante DiVincenzo and Rick Brunson, the assistant coach, also known as Jalen Brunson's father, get into a fight because DiVincenzo was promised, like with the Villanova squad, that like all this teamwork and chemistry and like family is supposed to like take them through the season, and the Knicks like prioritize that in their media, and then they traded him away, and Dante DiVincenzo really did not like that, and he said something along the lines of karma's B word. Notice how I kept my cool there.
Good job.
Good job. You want a cookie?
Dude, I love a cookie right now. Yeah. So Dante DiVincenzo was not happy with the Knicks organization, and we just saw a graphic during this break that was the Celtics were picked by every single coach in the East besides GM. Picked by every single GM in the league besides their own, Brad Stevens, to win the East.
And
And
that's
Brad
because you
Stevens
can't
picked.
pick your own team.
Yeah,
so.
you can't pick your own team.
So
As
pretty
they
much
should.
everyone thinks the Celtics should win the East except for Brad Stevens because he picked the Cavs because he cannot pick his own team.
You picked the Cavs?
Cavs are a good squad.
Yeah, but the
He was
win?
probably trolling. The Cavs
He's
just
not
fired
trolling.
their coach too. Yo.
Did they really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But,
Well, yeah,
yeah.
Spida Mitchell. I mean, Jared Allen,
Yeah, no, they have a decent team.
Evan Mobley.
I
like
just don't think
that,
they're going to win.
I think.
Well, the only reason they were picked is because you can't pick your
I
own
know.
team.
I just would have picked a different team.
All right,
if
you want to
the
move on
Celtics
to the
were picked.
NHL, Matt, real quick?
Yes, we
Oh,
can.
yeah.
We have a few things. The NHL, the NHL. The NHL season started off. There were a couple of extensions and a couple of salary cap moves before the year started.
The goalie market is broken.
Yes. Olmark and Decord both received extensions.
How much did the cord get?
I don't remember.
I know
can look it
Omar
up.
got 8.25. He got the same amount as Jeremy Swayman, and
But it was less years.
I know it's 3 years, but I feel as if Jeremy Swayman waited for the Omar extension, Jeremy Swayman could ask for more. And now Shesterkin's gonna ask for so.
That Cord
much
got
more.
5 years, 25 milli.
So that's like 5
I'm just saying.
5 something a year.
I'm watching the Clippers game.
Okay.
5 flat.
Yeah,
Right?
580.
Yeah.
Which, you know,
Well deserved. He was a good goalie last year.
I agree. This is one of my
What about
favorite.
Homelander?
Oh, I
Homelander?
don't know what he got, but he's looked good in Vancouver.
You guys watch The Boys?
Yes. Talk about the Leafs.
No,
real
I
quick.
don't.
Yes.
I'm sure you have, Jimmy, but
Talk
because it's a
about
really
the
good show.
Leafs.
But like,
Yeah.
you guys should watch The Boys, like on a reel.
Go ahead and say what you want to say about the
It's
Leafs.
a good show.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find Hoglander got 3 years, 9 milli with a 3 AAV. So not bad. That's a good contract for Vancouver.
Vancouver's
think.
lines are really like depth centers.
they are.
They're a really good forward group there.
But yeah, speaking of the Leafs, they they finished all of their signings and their guys on PTO and got within a single dollar of the salary cap. Yeah, they're paying attention.
Sorry.
The Leafs got within a single dollar of the salary cap. for the
So
NHL.
so if they buy McChicken, they're
one
over the
single
salary
dollar,
cap.
yes.
Yeah.
If they
No,
buy
McChickens are like $3 now.
if they buy a chicken Big
Facts.
Mac, they're over the salary cap.
By like $8 too, because they're not even good. I had
Um,
one. Oh my god, it's not good.
Really?
Mikal-
I feel like I gotta try for myself though.
It's Big Mac
Celebrity
sauce and
IR.
mayo sauce like together.
Sauce.
Sorry. Sauce.
Sauce.
But
yeah. I'm
I'm
that
sorry.
is
I shouldn't make fun of you.
incredibly
Bully.
impressive to be within a single dollar.
I
I've
mean,
never seen that
Who'd they
happen.
sign to? Who was the name again?
I don't know who they signed. They
Oh.
did a ton of moving around to get this
Yeah.
to work. But they're under the salary cap.
By a dollar.
Yeah.
A dollar.
Speaking of that,
You're not from Boston.
No, I'm not.
Speaking of the early days of the NHL, Macklin Celebrini puts up 2 points, and then goes on the IR.
Was that his first goal? That was pretty like lucky bounce, right?
Yes.
No, that's cool. That was pretty funny.
So that's a shame. He was fun to watch on a not fun to watch Sharks team. But that's all of the NHL news I really have.
Do
you wanna
we
go
have
ahead-
some big soccer news.
Well, yeah. So I didn't do much research because I got back from class, and instead of doing research, I went to go get a burrito from the Rat. So I didn't do any podcast research this week, but I did see on my little Instagram that Thomas Tuchel becomes a New England manager. The former Chelsea manager.
Thomas Tuchel.
Tuchel, is it Tuchel? I'm
That's what I've always known.
I'm
as.
uncultured. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm sure you have some feelings on that because you coached for Chelsea.
Yeah.
But
So
did you like him? Because I know he left the club in like a.
he
pretty-
won us
a
a
s-
UCL.
yeah, I know that.
So he's always going to be a legend at Chelsea. The thing I would say about him is he's a very rigid manager. In
Rigid?
the sense that he runs a 3-back, and he runs
three backs
wide.
suits England though.
And yeah,
It
I agree.
does.
It does. I agree. But I think
Anthony, it's been 2 minutes.
I
Okay, you've been
think-
yapping for the last 10 minutes.
You
Okay.
guys, you guys aren't catching on.
Fall asleep.
You guys aren't
bro.
catching on.
but
We're-
I like it. I think the 3-back fits.
Yeah.
I think he's going to love the
Oh, yeah,
attacking, forwarding.
He
the
plays
attacking
like
midfield
he
option.
plays. Oh my
What
God.
is going on?
I don't know. Jimmy's just laughing.
Oh my goodness, we're in shambles
Yeah.
here.
No, but he probably play like a 3-4-3 or 3-4-2-1.
We'll probably play a 3-4-3.
Yeah, 3-4-2-1.
But I think that'll be good.
He can play Harry Kane and then Bellingham and maybe Foden up top.
Yeah, I mean, I think Foden's going to excel well in that more inside role.
Yeah.
I think Cole Palmer could play really well as an attacking midfielder.
Oh, true.
I think that's huge for
yes,
Declan
yes.
too. I think Declan's going to play well in that. I think
Declan and Cobby in the center of the midfield.
Yeah, I mean, listen. Oh my goodness,
Oh my God.
we are falling apart. No,
Okay.
I think it's a good signing. I do. I think
Get this kid out of here.
I think it's a good signing. Time will tell, but I think it's good.
Yeah. What's with Chelsea managers and like signing for national teams?
I don't know.
Pochettino.
Dude, no. You know what you're reminding me of? Have you seen this? There's this new movie coming out. It's a Halloween movie. It's called Smile.
Oh, Smile
They're releasing Smile 2.
That's what we should watch tonight.
And they're doing these promos. They did it. They did it for the original Smile trailer.
What's so goddamn funny, Jimmy?
Hey! Can't say that.
They did it in the original trailer, and then they're doing it again for this trailer, where they have these people go to sporting events and sit behind the camera. So like in baseball, where you have the camera that's back to the bed, and you can see the people in like the dugout seats that are like hundreds of dollars. They're having people. And like,
Oh my God!
they're having people that are in very.
I think is it?
like,
All right, guys. I think it's time for a break. We're getting a little too.
Hold on.
you know what the scariest video was?
That was funny. That was really
Okay. Do you remember when I woke up in the middle of the night to Randy standing over my bed?
That was scary. No, but I saw a
That's
clip.
genius marketing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No,
It's-
yeah, that is.
that
it
is-
I
is.
saw
I don't
a
know.
clip.
Okay,
They were standing there, and a foul ball went back behind them, and one guy just starts ducking and covering, and the other guy keeps staring at the camera. It
I
was
don't know if any are
hilarious.
familiar with BDR, big something Randy.
No. Let's go to break. Let's go to break. Let's go to
All
break.
right, guys. We're
play
gonna
the
take a
music.
quick break here.
Oh
Cue
my
the.
God.
Cue the.
This is
cue the-
censorship. This is censorship. This is against my
All right,
First
guys, We're
Amendment
gonna take.
right.
We're gonna take a.
First-
Cut the cameras. Cut the cameras. Cut the
First
cameras.
Amendment right. All right.
Jeez, dude. Oh my God. Why don't you bring up big?
Stop.
Noah.
Noah, stop brain rotting.
Oh, shut up.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Anthony
Uh,
Davila back here for 450 Sports Podcast. Are we covering college?
Did we forget something?
I don't
Trivia.
believe.
We did.
Trivia, please.
Trivia.
My bad. I don't usually do the intros.
Jimmy, feed it to
Trivia
me.
Noah
Noah was slacking
Jimmy-
on his pimping.
I thought I got
What?
kicked off.
Did you say you were not pimping?
I didn't say that.
I-
I said Noah was slacking on his pimping.
All right, let's go.
What?
Put the camera on your pretty face, Jimmy.
No, it's not gonna work.
Oh.
What do you mean it's not gonna work?
Because it's not facing toward his face. Oh, wow.
Rat.
Noah. Oh my god.
There you go. Are we cooking now?
Are we cooking?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
We got two producers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Hit us.
Yeah, what?
DeRoche is gonna
Argue
murder
on.
us if
Yeah,
he watches the podcast.
I know.
No, he's
but-
not.
Oh my god.
There's no way he's watching this long into the pod.
Okay.
Anyways.
Guys, shut up.
Okay.
What sport is popular in Japan that involves wrestling giants?
Oh.
Shh. Don't say anything.
Yeah.
Everyone knows this, but it's okay.
If you get
What
this
is it,
wrong-
guys?
Guys,
Dick,
what are they
it's
at?
not what you think.
Oh.
Oh.
Jimmy,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I think.
Shut up,
It's
Jimmy.
exactly what I think.
Jimmy, you're
Wrestling.
not tricking me.
Guys, that's not what
Wrestling
you
Giants. Yeah, room 450B.
think. Okay, next. What sport is considered the oldest in the world?
Oh.
Oh.
Oldest in the
Okay.
world?
Yep.
That's a good question.
Yeah, that's a good question. Okay. Well, I'll have a little think
All right.
about it.
Yeah, I have an idea.
Let's go into college football.
Yeah.
College football. All right. No, that's wrong. Scores for college football. Week 7. No surprise. Clemson takes down Wake Forest by 35. Missouri takes down UMass by 42.
Jimmy, you are not funny. What's so funny?
Alabama takes down South Carolina by 2.
Jimmy, what's so funny?
Yeah.
South Carolina is not ranked. Alabama is ranked 7.
South
as of right
Carolina's
now.
3-3.
They're not good.
No.
Jimmy, when you're
Army.
laughing about something, it makes me concerned.
Oh my goodness.
Mute your mic. Army is Army, Navy, and are both ranked. Navy is ranked 25th. Michigan's ranked 24th, and Army is ranked 23rd, which is a little insane. And Army beat UAB by 34.
Yep.
Notre Dame took down Stanford by a lot. Texas. So they were actually Oklahoma started off with the lead at 3. They kicked a field goal 3-0, and then Texas went on to score 34 more points throughout the last 4 quarters, or 3 quarters. Pittsburgh beat California by 2. Illinois and Purdue, the 22 ranked,
We can cut the nose camera now.
the Illinois
Jimmy, come on.
Boilermakers.
Don't tell me how to run
no.
cameras, bro.
All right.
Okay. Why are they called the Boilermakers?
I don't know.
Dude,
That's Purdue.
I'm only
I mean.
standing like
Oh,
this
sorry.
just so we know because my computer will not load, and it finally has.
Illinois beat Purdue 50-49.
is down.
It is?
What?
Cool.
really?
Well, I have all the tabs open.
Yeah,
So,
me too.
Penn State beat USC by 3.
Did my
Dude, did you see that play that Penn State ran?
Yeah, the trick play.
That was
Tyler
cool.
Warren.
I
is
also
amazing.
knew that Penn State lost to Quinnipiac in hockey the other day.
We'll get to
We're
that.
getting
We'll get to
there.
that.
I'm just saying. Penn State low-key
BYU
taking the L.
BYU is ranked 13th. Did not know that.
Yeah.
They beat Arizona. Georgia almost had a close game to Mississippi
BYU
State.
undefeated.
Yeah. Georgia.
Ashton Jeanty,
Oh, my
217 yards with a touchdown. He's incredible.
When did he get taken out? First drive.
Probably.
Let's see what else. Florida lost to Tennessee. One of the banger games of the week, LSU versus Ole Miss.
Yep.
LSU won 29-26
In overtime.
in
That was a
overtime.
good game.
Yeah, it was.
But game of the week, everybody knows it. Oregon versus Ohio State. Ohio State lost by 1 because the QB decided
Jed
to.
Howard, is it?
I don't know who the quarterback is right
Pretty
now.
sure it's Jed
But
Howard.
he decided to scramble with no timeouts and 6 seconds left on the clock,
Will Howard.
and he could not get the ball to spike. Could not spike the ball, and they ended up losing to Oregon. That was.
yeah, do you want to hear about that last 10 seconds, though? I found this. This is interesting. So, with 10 seconds left, Oregon had a too many men penalty for having 12 players on the field. Did you
Yeah.
hear about this?
Yeah.
In the press conference after the game, bro, can you just sit normally?
Why is
This
your
guy.
posture so correct?
I feel as if there's nothing wrong with me sitting and looking directly at the
Bro,
camera.
why are you like?
All right, just keep
Scaring
going.
words. Anyways, after the game, he was asked about it and said that
He
that
did it
was on purpose
That was cool.
because they had the 12th man run on just as the play was being snapped. So technically, it's a live ball flag,
So the
which
play-
means the clock runoff counts. But they had a 12th man on the field covering, so the play was incomplete. They got the 5-yard. Ohio State was given the 5-yard penalty, but the time
clock
didn't
still
come
ran
back. So they
Wow.
killed off like 5 seconds.
Wow,
from that play. So they had an extra defender. It's pretty cool.
that is pretty cool. They should have done more. This is
So
Now
Should've
it's
ran
gonna,
on the
it's
whole
gonna
team.
be a thing now.
yeah, it might be.
It's gonna be a thing now.
I mean, it's
And no,
smart
they're gonna come
football.
up with a rule with intentional penalties or
It probably will be.
Well, you can't classify something like that as
Yeah,
intentional.
you can't prove intent.
You
on that.
cannot prove
You
intent
can't
on
prove
it.
intent, something like that.
It's true.
they might just
up
make
some
it a
rule.
bigger yardage.
Maybe.
Yeah. Buffs lost to Kansas State, and Iowa State beat West Virginia.
Penn State won in overtime.
That game I was really hoping USC would win.
That was scary.
That was a really good game. USC's
it was.
offense just could not be stopped. Penn State literally just won off trick plays. I
Yeah.
swear. Like their flicker to their quarterback out wide who threw it to number 44 and he absolutely
That's like
Tyler
the center,
Warren.
right?
number 44 is a fullback now.
I thought.
Or he might be a tight end because college numbers are weird. But
Yeah.
What,
I don't
quick
know.
question: where's Wake Forest University located?
I
good
want to say
question.
that's in one of the Carolinas.
State's
I've
somewhere,
always
somewhere
wondered.
down south.
The day of reckoning for Penn State is coming up.
Dude,
You
yeah,
guys have to
Demon-
play
Winston-Salem,
Ohio
Salem,
State.
North
Demon
Carolina.
Deacons, what?
Demon Deacons. That's
North
pretty cool.
Carolina. That's what I thought. No, I mean, Penn State is ranked
find out.
4th. They're maybe move up. No, Ohio State. I think Oregon and Ohio State are going to switch. I don't know if Penn State's going to jump up to the 3, though. Quite honestly, I don't know if they deserve it.
Oh, I'll look at the current rankings right now.
Oh, did they come out?
Probably.
Okay. But yeah, so
Yeah, they're out.
it was a good weekend. Utah lost to Arizona State too. That was a big loss. And Cam Rising's out for the year.
All right. Number 1 is still Texas. 2 Oregon. 3 Penn State. 4 Ohio State.
Really?
5 Georgia.
North Carolina. Wake
6
Forest is in
Miami
North
U.
Carolina.
7 Bama. LSU's number 8. 9 Iowa State. 10 Clemson. 11 Tennessee. 12 Notre Dame. 13 BYU. 14 Texas A&M. 15 Boise State. That's crazy to me.
That's really high.
Indiana Hoosiers are 16. Kansas State is 17. Ole Miss dropped to. Ole Miss is 5-2 and at the 18th. That's insanity. 19 is Missouri. 20 is Pitt. 21 is SMU. 22 is Illinois. 23 is Army. 24 Michigan, and 25 Navy.
It's all about those quality losses.
Yeah.
What division is or not? What conference is Boise State? Are they Mountain West?
They have to be. I'm assuming so.
If they win that conference championship, they automatically get into the playoff?
Yeah, I would assume so. They're in the same one as
I would only imagine they're the best team in that conference. So
it doesn't show me.
we could see Ashton Jainty in the college football playoff.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That would be fun.
They're
I
in
would
the
be
same.
surprised if he transfers or
He's a junior?
he's.
Yeah, he's gonna go straight to the league.
He probably would. I would.
He's
go
going to the
straight
league.
if I were him.
You don't want to risk not going to the league
Yeah.
right now. Because
Um,
you obviously know if the older you are as a running back, the less likely you're going to get wanted.
Right.
He's
So.
21 now, right?
Probably around there, yeah. He's probably 21 years old. And you can qualify for the draft after your junior year, so. Because it's 3 years out from high school.
The other piece of interesting news I pulled from this week in college football, Iowa State beat West Virginia 28-16, which we talked about. But in a press conference after the game, the West Virginia coach was asked about how the Mountaineers fan base has been frustrated. And he said that I get they want to win, but what I would say is, did they have a good time? Did they enjoy it? It was a pretty good atmosphere.
So,
Like,
Matt,
bro.
my dad went to West Virginia, and he's a West Virginia.
yes. I remember you saying that.
Did I tell you that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember that. It's okay. But, like, he was like, damn, West Virginia sucks this year.
They do. But, like, you can't say on a press conference, oh, we're having fun. It's D1 college
Lock
football. Like,
Yeah,
it's Division 1 college football. You can't just be out here for fun. Like, yeah, obviously you want to have fun. But you're not playing, midget football.
Yeah.
Whatever they call it.
I
Like,
think
Pee-wee?
I think it was more of
Pee-wee,
a
thank you.
media grab. Because, like, when that was the Ohio State coach that said that, right?
No, the West Virginia coach.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't know how I got Ohio State, but it's kind of like a grab, right? It's kind of like, yes, we lost, but we're not gonna say like we're not gonna sit here on the talk on the show right here and be
won.
like we lost, we suck, that was an awful game. It's like we were just having fun and stuff like that. So I think
that.
I think
You
it's a
gotta be
media
honest.
grab.
If you sucked, you got to say you sucked. Plenty of coaches do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You gotta be accountable, especially at that high of a level. You gotta be accountable. Like, I don't know. Want to move on to some QU sports?
Oh, yeah.
It was a good week.
Well, yeah, more or less.
Field hockey is not doing any better than they have been the entire
It's
year.
okay.
They
It's
are.
okay.
I'm trying to find their record. It's not good.
Is it not
It's
good?
very negative.
They're 2-12.
Oh. I'm sorry.
They lost 6-0 to UConn and 4-0 to Brown.
I'm sorry.
So it's a rough year for them.
We got some pretty good teams though here.
Yeah.
Women's
the
rugby.
rugby team.
41-15.
What is American
win.
International College?
I've never heard of them.
Yeah, me either.
I've only heard of them because they have D1 hockey. I don't know where it is though, or what they like.
Well, they have D1 women's rugby. And
Yeah, they have D1.
Women's soccer.
Women's soccer.
Another 2 more shutouts.
They're from
For-
Springfield, Mass.
Sophia Lospinoso. Loki might be the real deal.
She's good.
Yeah. Like,
Still undefeated in conference women's soccer.
Is there like a professional? Yeah, there is. That was a stupid
Yeah, the
question.
NWSL.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's 9 shutouts in a row now for women's soccer, and they are now 7-0 in conference
that's damn.
play.
I don't-
Going back to September 1st,
Yeah,
they have not lost a game.
I don't think they've lost a game in conference for years,
Yeah,
Really?
it's
if
been
I
a very
remember that
long
correctly.
time.
It's been like since
Interesting.
2021 or 2022
Mhm.
that they lost an in-conference game. Women's hockey beat Providence 1-0. They are playing as we speak. Have you done a score check on that one?
I have it here, but
I know you have it
don't
up.
See,
I can always check
live
Twitter.
Stats. Click on live
Sometimes
stats.
they'll post it on Twitter. I can get it on my phone.
While we're checking
we
that,
might have a net battle for women's hockey now. 'Cause
Really?
The incoming freshman is supposed to be really good, and Kayla Doyle is really good.
she's playing well.
Well, the freshman has the shutout from last game,
Oh,
so
that was a low scoring
That's
game.
cool.
While we're trying to check on that
Really
score,
good goalies.
women's volleyball has picked it up. They beat Manhattan and swept them in 3 sets. And they beat Iona in 3 clean sets. So they're picking up. I think they're about 500, maybe a little better, maybe a little worse.
That sounds right.
But they're picking it up. Iona's a pretty solid win, I would think. Manhattan, I don't think is that good. But yeah, men's soccer lost 2-0 to Ryder.
I know nothing about the game.
2-0.
That wasn't home, was it?
Thank you, Chip.
No.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you for your input.
That was
Jimbo.
at Ryder. Ryder's a good team. Men's soccer has been
They've been
about
okay.
500.
Okay. Just okay.
Yeah, they've been just okay.
I'm so tired. I'm sorry.
I'm actually
Did
announcing
you
the
just
games.
swear again?
I said I'm tired. I'm so sorry. I said I'm so sorry. I'm
He
tired.
didn't swear.
I didn't swear.
All right. Yeah, and then men's
Davila,
ice hockey beat
Shut up.
Penn State 3-2 in their home opener,
Yeah.
and that's
Monte
now it's
Marinov. A 18 save performance, allowed 2 goals, had a 900 flat save percentage. Pretty good.
I like
Yeah.
our I like our odds to get to the Final Four.
Penn State's no
Frozen
joke of
Four.
a team, by the way. 'Cause,
Penn
like,
State's not the greatest.
I grew up. They're solid.
They're a good team.
They're solid.
Don't get me wrong.
Like they're not Denver.
no, they're not.
They're not Minnesota.
Yeah,
But they're a solid quality team. And I've grown up watching them play. I grew up watching a ton of Penn State sports, Penn State hockey, as I'm
Oh,
sure
here
you
we
guys
go.
know.
2-1.
But they're 2-1 Quinnipiac. Who scored?
Nice.
Does it give us the
Kendall
goals?
Cooper, and
Okay. Emerson Jarvis.
Is that
Good
men's
enough.
hockey?
No,
women.
it's
women's
women's.
They're
hockey?
playing Providence right
I
now.
wonder who's in the net for us tonight.
Yeah, we're talking about that goalie battle. No, Penn State's a solid quality team. They're not anything special. They're not going to make it all the way, but they're a quality team, so that's a good one. They were up 3-0, and then they gave up 2 goals and made it a little closer than I would have liked, but it was a good game.
All right. I think to close it off, we finish with the trivia.
Oh, yeah, of
Agreed. Do we have
course.
anything else?
That's it. I'm
before
good.
we go?
No, not really.
Alrighty.
All right. Remind us the questions, por favor.
Who are we messaging this to?
Jimbo.
Alrighty-o.
No, we just say it out loud.
Oh,
just say it
yeah,
out
yeah.
loud.
No.
Yeah, no,
Message
I
them.
said it out loud.
Message them.
No, we did it out loud last time and it went well.
Because we
Alright.
all knew that answer.
Well, I don't care.
We all know what the first answer is.
No, you
We all
don't.
do know what the
Yes, we
first-
do.
You'll never guess
I'm
it.
texting them.
I heard,
Alright.
I heard it was Miyagi though. That was the
Mr.
first one.
Miyagi.
Miyagi Do.
Oh.
All right, repeat
All
the
right,
question.
Repeat the question.
Okay. What sport is popular in Japan that involves wrestling giants?
This one we should all know.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Sumo,
Sumo
wrestling.
wrestling.
Yep.
Yeah.
Doyle's in
We all got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
It's sumo, not sumo wrestling.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Question number 2.
Oh, we all got it.
Question number 2.
This one we should text him.
No,
No? Well,
What
I'm
is-
still texting you.
I'm not doing texting.
What's the question?
What sport is considered the oldest in the world?
Consider.
I have my idea.
I know what I'm going to say.
I have a wrong idea, but I
Okay,
have an idea.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Soccer.
Lacrosse.
All right, one of you at a time.
Soccer.
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 Lacrosse.
The answer is wrestling.
Really?
That's a silly answer.
You know what I was trying
You
to
know
think
what?
of?
That
Is I
does
was
make
trying.
sense.
I was
People
trying
have
to
been
think
wrestling
of,
each other for ages, dude. Like
I was trying to think
Pause.
of that one sport that the
Not like
Aztecs
that.
played when they had the belt around them and they had the ball.
Well, I mean, wrestling traces back
Oh,
to
You
like
know
what
the
I'm talking
like
about?
the ancient Olympics. So like that does
Yeah,
check
that's
out.
true.
But-
I thought it was
but the-
lacrosse because of the
But the Aztecs,
the-
bro.
very, very, very old Native Americans
Yes.
played
yeah,
that.
true.
It
They
was
did.
like 1600s, so
Yeah.
I'm sure that's up there.
That's
but
fair.
better than soccer.
Whoa. Soccer's
Better
not
guess.
soccer.
Soccer's
Better
better-
guess.
Soccer's
Better
not a
guess.
bad
It's a more
guess.
interesting guess.
Soccer originated in like ancient China,
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
and that was a long time ago.
All right. Well,
Alright.
it's been a good podcast, guys.
Been a
I think we're gonna
chaotic
wrap
one.
it up
I
here.
can't even go take a
Yeah.
nap. I can't even.
All right. We're gonna see you guys next week. This is gonna be posted on Friday.
I'll be here.
Friday noon.
I think.
See ya.
adios.
Au revoir.
Sayonara.